This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Verse 17. For the Most High Power Yahweh hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High Power Yahweh shall be fulfilled. Verse 18. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone, Ruel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16 through 18, is I came across this breaking news by CNBC. And the title speaks for itself. The whore that sitteth upon many waters, Babylon the Great, has sanctioned Turkey, a NATO ally, the beast, which is part of the beast, over purchase of Russian S-400 missile system. And the Russians are known as Magog, also known as the Medes, according to the Bible. So what you're clearly seeing, all right, is the beast is hating the whore because what the whore is doing. And this is all according to prophecy, because this is the Lord fulfilling his words that he spoke through his prophets, John the Revelator, more specifically, because that's why I brought out the book of Revelation. All right? And let's go to, real quickly, back to the book of Revelation, chapter 17, and I'm going to start at the first verse. It states here, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right? So this is John the Revelator getting a vision of the judgment of Babylon the Great, the whore that sitteth upon many waters. Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Right. What do you mean? What does that mean? What is that talking about? That's talking about all these nations, okay, doing business dealings with Babylon the Great via what? The financial system, okay, Wall Street, stock exchange, also the philosophies that America has pushed out, that all these nations have took upon themselves, like democracy, okay, LGBTQ ideology, so on and so forth. 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Right. And that represents all the kingdoms of Esau, Edom. Okay? And we're at the point now that we're at the revised Roman Empire. Okay? And America spearheads it. That whore that sit upon many waters. But these are the kingdoms of Esau, Edom. And because America takes on the philosophy, all right, the laws, the statutes of all the kingdoms of Esau, Edom. 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. Right. So evidently that's talking about Babylon. All right. Because that's the same thing that Jeremiah said. Okay. Verse 5. And upon her forehead was name written, was a name written. Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Right, so that's clear cut, man. Let's talk about America, Babylon the Great, the whore that sitteth upon many waters. One more, Jeremiah 51 and 13. Oh, thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come, and the measures of thy covetousness. Right. So this evidently talk about Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, there's no getting around it. America is mentioned in the Bible, okay, numerous of times, okay? But you got to have a spiritual eye to see it. If you were given the spirit of prophecy, if you were given that spiritual outside by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So let's get into this article because this is exciting, man. You got to be excited to see this happening. We're living in the last days. We're at the end, man. America's going down. There ain't no stopping it. U.S., the whore, Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots, sanctions Turkey, all right, which is a part of NATO, the beast, over purchase of Russia, Magog, Gog, or the Medes, all right, according to the scriptures, as well as the Medes, S-400 missile system. It says the Trump administration slapped sanctions on Turkey on Monday over a multi-billion-dollar acquisition of a Russian missile system. The long-anticipated move is expected to further stoke tensions between Washington and Ankara in the weeks ahead of President-elect Joe Biden's ascension to the White House and send a message to foreign governments considering future weapon deals with Russia. And let's see the hypocrisy with this madness. Here it is, a NATO ally is being sanctioned for doing a weapons deal, all right, with another country, and yet America allows China to purchase a ranch in Texas near the U.S. Air Force Base. Foreign threat grows. Kyle Bass. That's Yahoo News. Finance. It tells you about the hypocrisy of America. Babylon, all right? This place is a confusion. That's why this place has to be destroyed. There's no integrity here. It's all fucked up. And the Lord's going to destroy this place because it's been, okay, detrimental to our people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, all right? The Lord is doing this for our sakes, all right, to end Babylon the Great. So we get up out of here and serve our power without fear, all right, and be in our homeland and rule over these fucking heathens. Let's continue on. In 2017, Turkish President Recep Erdogan brokered a deal reportedly worth $2.5 billion with Russian President Vladimir Putin for the S-400 missile system. The S-400, a mobile surface-to-air missile system, is said to pose a risk to the NATO alliance, as well as the F-35, right? And that's the main reason why America is scared, because that S-400 can fuck up their warplane, the F-35. All right, how you like them apples? All right, America, you weak and you know it, and your NATO allies see it. That's why they're running to Russia, all right, for that guard. I'm gonna get Ezekiel 38. Despite warnings from the United States and other NATO allies, Turkey accepted the first of 4 missile batteries in July 2019. A week later, the United States cut Turkey, a financial manufacturing partner, from the F-35 program. Right now, it's the beginning phases, which proved that it was inevitable that Babylon the Great, the whore, was going to sanction Turkey, a NATO ally. And here's the reason why. Here's the law that was already signed in 2017. Under the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanction Act, which Trump signed in August 2017. Wait a minute. So you already have a law in play for countering America's adversaries, but yet you're still doing deals with your adversaries. What kind of fucked up country is this? What kind of fucked up, individuals are you leaders of America? Hey, Esau Edom, man, the most perverse and twisted nation under the sun. Turkey faced potential economic sanctions for accepting the Kremlin's missile system. Trump had not yet imposed sanctions on Turkey, right, till now. So this is what happened, okay? So let's go now. So with that being said, this is going to force Turkey, also known as Tabul, according to Ezekiel 38, all right, to be aligned with Russia and China. And let's get that scripture. Let's go to Ezekiel 38. I'm excited. You got to be excited about these prophecy, man. You got to occupy in prophecy, man. You're supposed to be working in prophecy, man. Be engaged in prophecy. All right? So it keeps you firm and tight. Ezekiel 38:1. And the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Mechesh and Tubal. Right, what is Tubal? Tubal is modern-day Turkey. All you got to do is Google ancient map of Tubal, and you could clearly see that it's where Turkey resides at today. Also, Magog and also Gog, the land of Magog. All you got to do is Google the ancient map of Magog, and where it's located at today is modern-day Russia. Okay? Hey, but guess what? Only the elect are going to do this, all right? Because they're studying to show themselves approved, dividing the word of truth. Let's continue on. Verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmets. Right, because Russia has a huge ally, and Russia's protecting them. Okay? Persia are the modern-day Iranians, by the way. 6. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, of the north quarters and all his bands, many people with thee. 7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Right, and Russia's going to be a guard unto its allies and its new allies, like Turkey. Okay, and the rest of your European allies, America, because guess what? You're talking shit about Germany. Remember this? Nord Stream 2 pipeline resumes, and you've been threatening Germany with sanctions because of the 2017, all right, law you passed. Hey, you gonna make your allies turn against you, which goes right back to the first scripture I brought out: the beast shall hate the whore. And here's why Germany and all the European allies and Turkey, they're all going to align with Russia, because Russia got the technology. Russian nuclear submarine test fired 4 missiles. There you go. 4 missiles over this weekend, huh? So the Russians been showing the world, I got my nukes. So don't worry. Don't worry. All right? Fuck what America got to say. I got the nukes too. I got the technology. That's how Russia's getting down, and your allies are seeing it. And you can't do shit, America. You're weak. That's why Russia's in the Middle East punking your ass. Fuck out of here. We at the end of this, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you better wake up. We're at the end of Babylon the Great. America's through. Can't you see it? Seek the Lord now or die in America's fire. That's already been written in the Bible. And I just want to get to the point right here. I want to show y'all something, because we're at the end. Let's start right here, because this is talking about the New START treaty that is about to expire. New START was signed in 2010 by the U.S. President Barack Obama and Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. It limits each country to no more than 1,550 deployed nuclear warheads and 700 deployed missiles and bombers, envisaged sweeping on-site inspections to verify compliance. After both Moscow and Washington withdrew from the 1987 Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty last year, New START is the only remaining nuclear arms control deal between the two countries still standing, right? And it expires February the 5th, which is right around the corner. And you notice they ain't even talking about it. So this is the last treaty. And guess what? There's no more treaties between two nuclear superpowers. So where do you think it's going? Oh, by the way, disclaimer. None of this will happen until they make the RFID chip, the mark of the B, mandatory on the planet. But you can clearly see that once they make it mandatory, look above, because the nukes are coming. And guess what? Your NATO allies will be part of them nukes coming to you Americans, Babylon the Great. You Babylonians, fucks. So one more scripture and we'll close out, because hey, this is all according to prophecy. Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for his device against Babylon. Right, the Medes are, all right, the modern day Medes are the Russians. For his device against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Right, this is the vengeance. All right, America, you've done too much wicked shit. All right, you've hurt the children of Israel. You blaspheme the scriptures. You hurt the earth. You got to be destroyed. And you will. Jumping down to Jeremiah 51:20, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes. Right. That's not only talking about Russia's allies, right? It's also talking about your allies, NATO, the beast. And they're going to, okay, become allies, and you're seeing it clearly, with Russia, their new allies, against you Americans. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. Right. And they're being prepared now to do what? Shoot nukes at this hoe. Babylon the Great, the whore that sitteth upon many waters. And the beast, all right, will be joined with the Medes to destroy America with fire. The whore that sitteth upon many waters once again. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Bukak, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep adoring, keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Keep pushing, keep fighting. To the few sisters that are watching, keep studying, keep praying. We're almost out of here. We're almost out of here, man. It's exciting. Shalom and a Baba Ball. Shalom.